from SoFi Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. This defense for the Rams, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Just keeping the play alive. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That 2nd down play, that's a -4.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to... And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Channing Tindall in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. DK Metcalf. His 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Rams have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in by Long here.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Burrow.
That's caught by Marquez Callaway. Finding room at midfield.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st down, here's the run to Montgomery.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 more there and another 1st down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Burrow. That throw complete to his tight end Long.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
Touchdown, Eagles! David Montgomery, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have regained the lead.
The kick is good.
And the lead is now 10-7.
Eagles 10.
That time a 6-play drive.
And the final act was the David Montgomery touchdown reception.
one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Zach Wilson and the offense heading back out. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Wilson.
That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
45 yards as they have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And out now come the Eagles. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Burrow targets and finds Reynolds once more.
And he goes out right around the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go, here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. Throw left side to Reynolds. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Reynolds. Yards. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
On first down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, Wilson. Touchdown! DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Taken from about the 12.
So we've come upon half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists.
He's got him in. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Jameson Williams
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
That's into the hands of Reynolds.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
From midfield now, Burrow. He's got Long, his tight end complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
11
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Hunter Long, 33 yards.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
He's got him in, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Wilson will throw again.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Going up the gut, Montgomery. Well, this defense is all fired up now as they'll drop him a second straight time. Back inside the 5 now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we back now here on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 75.
And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long. If it was me, I'd say he could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Award Show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why, because he takes the ball away, because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all that. Add it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that and broke off his pass rush and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 75.
And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, those two have worked out for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Burrow's throw taken in by Long here.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow, he's got Long over the middle, complete.
Here we go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw again on second down. Burrow, throw left side, complete. That's Reynolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try and run right on the option. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Touchdown! David Montgomery, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kenneth Walker with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand. Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Wilson wants to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays.
It'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is...
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause go ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't mending them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just like my keys, drop my on the dental work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into ya. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat it.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.